Hi everyone. Just wanted to talk a little bit about the Wii U and all the rumors that were floating around about it ending production by the end of the year. And I just want to talk a little bit about what I thought about that. With all these rumors coming out, it seemed like most people just wanted to use them to talk shit on the Wii U basically. I just had to say something about it because ever since it was released, people have been dogging on it, and I think most of the people that do that don't use it, don't own it, don't play it. Um, my experience with this generation of consoles has been interesting. I was a huge Nintendo fan growing up. I had an NES. I grew up with Nintendo 64. That was really in my gaming prime. That's what I probably played more than any other console, was the Nintendo 64. Um, and I never ended up with the GameCube. At that time, I was in junior high school. PlayStation 2 came out, and I kind of switched over to that. And I actually went to the 360 in college. So my console from the last generation was the Xbox 360. And it was a great console. I had a lot of fun with it, a lot of fun games, but I always felt like something was missing. I always wanted to play Mario. I always wanted to play Zelda. I missed those great Zelda and Mario games on the GameCube and Wii, and they were great. Super Mario Galaxy is one of the best Marios of all time. I didn't like the theme of it quite as much as some of the others, but as far as gameplay goes, it was one of the best ever. And actually, my parents, like what happened for a lot of people, your parents bought a Wii, or your grandparents even maybe. In my case, my parents did buy a Wii and played Super Mario Galaxy. They had Super Mario Galaxy, New Super Mario Brothers, and I would always try to go into their game room and always hook up some kind of Mario and play it whenever I was over there. This newest generation of consoles came out, and I was a 360 guy, and I went out and I got my Xbox One, got Call of Duty Ghosts. I don't know if I got anything else. Didn't play it. There were not, that was, I wasn't thrilled with hardly any of the release titles. I liked Call of Duty Black Ops. I liked Modern Warfare 2. Didn't like Modern Warfare 3. But I like 2. I like Black Ops 1 and 2. So I thought, I'll give this a shot. Call of Duty Ghosts was awful. I didn't play my Xbox One. I didn't have any reason to play it. There was nothing fun to do on it. There was no backwards compatibility. I sold it, got rid of it. I said, I'm going to try out this Wii U thing. So I sold it, bought my Wii U, haven't looked back since. I'm very thankful I made that decision. The Wii U, still, even though Xbox does have some better games, the Wii U destroys the Xbox. The PS4 has more games than the Xbox, but the Wii U first party titles, I know the third party support isn't there, and we do miss that, but all the negatives of the Wii U, if you really compare the consoles, they don't matter because first party titles were great on the Wii U. People just can't think outside of what they're told to think. Most people in this day and age with YouTube and Facebook, they believe what they read, and they believe certain things matter that don't. Sales. For some reason, people dog on the Wii U because of sales. If you want to dog on anything, dog on the marketing of the console. I understand part of the problem with sales is Nintendo's fault, and part of the reason we are at this point with Nintendo is really their fault. But most of it is from the ignorance of gamers. They somehow believe in this day and age that the power of a console really matters, and it really doesn't. The graphics of games don't really matter. They're nice, They'll make a great game just that much better. If graphics mattered, why isn't The Order 1886? Why is that not the greatest game in the world? So I think people look at the wrong things when they decide what console to buy and how to criticize a console. The Wii U has its faults. There are things that could have been done to make it better, but it is the least powerful console, but it is the best console of this generation. Because the most important thing is it has fun games to play. I pick it up all the time and play it. My 360 is collecting dust. The Xbox One is sold. Wii U gets played multiple times every week. That should be what matters. Discussion of the end of the Wii U. And everyone was extremely happy to jump on that subject. And it looks like they're just rumors, or supposedly Nintendo has tried to squash the rumors. And I don't believe they're going to end production this year. I can't really remember when they halted production of a console, either at or right before the launch of another console. That doesn't make any sense. I think they will halt the production of the Wii U. Obviously, it hasn't sold that well. It's not going to sell many more, but they're going to continue to sell a few more. I think somewhere 6 months to a year after the NX is released, they'll probably stop making the Wii U, and as they should. If the NX is what they say it is, there will be no reason to buy a Wii U. I worry about is this continuation of people worrying about power and focusing only on Sony and Microsoft. And frankly, it comes from the millennial generation. If you're in that generation, I'm sorry. I'm almost in it. I think a lot of our problems in gaming stems from that generation. They don't value fun. They don't value having a good time with friends. They like to get angry and scream and yell and shoot people in the face. And I like to shoot people in the face a lot, but in moderation, and I like some variation. I like to shoot some people in the face, and then I like to go to a cartoon land and hit blocks and jump on Goombas and fight dragons and look for the Triforce. I think we would all just be better served if we gave things a chance and fairly evaluated them before dogging them based on sales and processor power. Because if you want to do that, there's no place in gaming for an Xbox or a PlayStation 4, because my PC trumps them many times over and can do things they can only dream of doing. I mean, in this age where the consoles have basically become watered down PCs, if you want to talk about the power of a console, and that's what you are picking your console based on, then you're already losing, because the PC will trump the Xbox and PlayStation. So I do have to applaud Nintendo for trying new things in different ways to enjoy games, in different ways to enjoy games with other people in the room and with your family, and having social interaction. I think that's very important, and they are definitely going to continue to do that. You see them doing that with the 3DS. They did that in a big way with the Wii. They did it in a big way with the Wii U. It just didn't sell as much. If you want to play over the internet and shoot people in Call of Duty, then might as well get a PC. That's all I have to say about that.